Welcome to the Home Baby Baseball Prospects High School Game of the Week. Today it's the JV matchup. The Hope Christian Huskies are taking on home team Moriarty Pintos here in Moriarty, New Mexico. March 11th, 2025. And we got a game about to get started here with Blake Volk getting ready to hit. But let's check out the lineup for the Hope Christian Huskies, who are 5-1 this season. Blake Volk at short, Caleb Coyle in right, Marcelo Gabaldon at third, Matthew Woodagger at first, Gavin Locker on the mound, Eli Salas at center, Scott Curry in left, and Zachary Melvin at second, and Preston Bevan in the squat today for the visitors. And we'll also go through the defensive positions for Moriarty, who are already out on the field, as Blake Volk gets ready to stand in. He'll be facing the pitcher for Moriarty, number 9, Micah Camplain. And we're about ready to get started here as Camplain stands on the mound. Blake Volk will step up to the plate, and we're ready for baseball here at Moriarty. Right-hander winds, and the first pitch of the ball game is check swing down low and in, 1-0 the count. For Moriarty at third base is Rylan Thackerson. At short, Oscar Shuck. At second, Royce Dennison. There's a foul ball at the plate, 1-1. At first, Mario Romero. And then you have the outfielders Devin Ortiz, Dominique Brown, Trey Denham. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Behind the plate, doing the catching for Moriarty is there's a ground ball over to third. Backhanded nicely. Hard throw across the diamond from Thackerson, and they got him. A nice play to start this game. That's how this game gets started, with a nice defensive play there at third on a backhand throw across the diamond from Rylan Thackerson. There's one out. Doing the catching for Moriarty.
Okay.
Who is doing the catching for Moriarty? It is Cooper Schnurch. And we'll have the lineups for Moriarty here after this half inning. That pitch is upstairs to Caleb Coyle. The right fielder for Hope Christian. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a ball upstairs. You can hear the wind is pretty heavy today here in New Mexico. Here's the wind and the delivery. That one is a ball, 2-1. We will be in Arizona for the next few days covering spring training. We just kind of ventured out here to check out a high school game. Pitch. Check out a few high school games. That one's down low, 3-1. And so we'll be having a high school game of the week every week for the next couple months until high school baseball is over, and hopefully next year we'll get started a little earlier. 3-1, strike 3 and 2. Full count here, top of the first, 1 out, the pitch. Cuts it. That one got a piece of it. Must have hit the dirt. So a foul tip here. We'll do it again. 3 and 2. And there could be some eventual prospects here. I know that Hope Christian is an excellent program. The 3-2. Ball 4, he walked him. Earlier today, the varsity team pretty much blew out the Pintos. It was around 10-0. try to get that exact score, but it wasn't very close. And now there's a runner at first. Hope Christian, definitely a team that's had some serious high school talent. Here comes the pitch. That one gets away. Over to second goes Coyle. That'll be a runner in scoring position for Hope Christian. They won 12-0 earlier today. And Jacob Gergen had 2 hits. The pitch on the way. That one has a runner going, and he's safe at third. So a stolen base there. Wild pitch and a stolen base, and very quickly Caleb Coyle ends up at third. The 2-0 count for Marcelo. I did get some Jacob Gergen footage, and we'll have that on the channel, but wasn't able to get the entire game. We're going to stick around for the JV matchup. That one's upstairs. And it's going to come in handy here doing this game. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one is low, ball 4. Runners will be at the corners now with 1 out. So we'll practice broadcasting these games, and then we'll have spring training over on the main channel on Baby Baseball. Full play-by-play, that's the plan anyway. But if you do enjoy high school baseball, and you want more of these games, let us know in the comments what games you'd like to see, and we can try to get over there and put more of these. There's a fake throw to first, no throw, runners at the corners, 1 out. I was really impressed by Jacob Gergen. We'll see who we got here. That's a pitch that gets away. Runner is going to advance to second. And now they're at second and third with 1 out. And Hope Christian is threatening big time here in the top of the first inning. The pitch. Ground ball back to the mound. He's going to go home. And it didn't tag him. He just tried. He looked like he was trying to turn a double play, but you have to tag the runner because the bases were not loaded. He must have been thinking the bases were loaded. We could just tag and throw, but he didn't even bother throwing to first. He would have been better off at least throwing to first to get an out. Now the ball gets away on a throw over to first from the pitcher. A run was already in. Another run now scores. And the runners advance and make it 2-0 Huskies. It was 1-0 for a brief moment, and now it's 2-0 on 2 quick mistakes. The catcher thought the bases were loaded, tried to do a type double play where he just tags the bag and throws to first. Didn't even throw to first. Didn't tag the runner. Runner scored. And then an errant throw over to first. Brings in another runner, now a runner at second, and Gavin Locker. And that's the player to keep an eye on today's swings and misses. Gavin Locker is the starting pitcher for Moriarty. A great arm, but he is also a very good hitter with a huge power and a huge potential. So Gavin Locker takes one there. Is our prospect of the day for today's ball game here in Moriarty, New Mexico. And he's at the plate right now. Pitch on the way to him. 0-2 pitch, and there's a shot! Left field, it's deep. Back, and off the wall. 1 run is in. The second runner coming in. And that's going to be a double for Gavin Locker. And make it 3-0. Now one drives in Matthew Udagger from second. And apologies if I get any of the pronunciations wrong. With the JV matchup, a lot of these players, there's not a whole lot of information on them. Here's the pitch to Eli Salas. That one's inside. Oh, sorry, that's a strike. 0-1. So with 1 out, Hope Christian threatened, and Hope Christian delivered, and it's now 3-0 on the threat. They are just kind of continuing to pile up runs here from earlier today from the varsity squad, and now it's the JV squad taking over as Sala stands in. The 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 call. They got Salas. So 2 down now. Salas strikes out. And they're going to bring in a pinch runner now for the pitcher, Gavin Locker. And Locker will stay in the game. It's just going to be a temporary pinch runner. I assume it's Nathan Pruitt. So Nathan Pruitt in to run. And we're ready to go now. He's going to be at second base. And Salas struck out. There's a swing and a foul at the plate. It's now Scott Curry at the plate. The 0-1 count. Three nothing early in this one. No balls and a strike to Scott Curry, number 21. The pitch. Low and in. That one gets by, and that's going to allow Pruitt to head over to third. One ball, one strike. Still, actually there's 2 outs. I was thinking there was just one, but they did get the strikeout from Salas, so 2 down now. There's the 1-1. Strike, 1 and 2. Eventually, Dominique Brown, Devin Ortiz, and Oscar Shuck are going to be due up, and we'll have the lineup in the bottom of the first for Moriarty. There's a shot down the first base line. Diving attempt. Couldn't get it. And that's going to now go into foul territory. Nice try from Mario Romero, first baseman, who dove for the ball. Went off his glove. Another run is in. That'll be a base hit for Scott Curry. And it is 4-0. Hope Christian. Very nice opposite field approach there from Scott Curry. Just ripped it down the line. And what a catch that would have been if Romero could have gloved it. He did get a glove on it, but the ball ricocheted off him, goes into foul territory. Another run is in. Here's the pitch on the way to Zachary Melvin, who hits a ground ball back to the mound. That one is going to be thrown to first to end the inning, but damage done here in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It is 4-0 Huskies. Okay, so the lineup for the Huskies, for Moriarty Pintos. It's Don Brown in center, Devin Ortiz in left, Oscar Shuck at short, Cooper Schnurch behind the plate, Thackerson at third, Romero at first base, Trey Denham will be in right, Royce Dennison at second, and David Drury is the designated hitter today. So Micah Camplain, their pitcher's not in the lineup, but Gavin Locker is in the Hope Christian lineup, and he is now warming up. Doesn't have extreme velocity, but he has some really nice off-speed stuff, good breaking stuff, good location, and can definitely dominate a lineup. So the Moriarty Pintos are going to have their work cut out for them today, and it's going to start with Don Brown. Pitch on the way. Strike. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the first inning, Dominique Brown facing Gavin Locker in a 4-0 game. The Huskies just jumped all over Moriarty in the top of the first. And now the Pintos have a little bit of work to do, to say the least. The pitch. Nice cut, didn't get it, 0-2. And Locker steps off. Here's the pitch on the way. 0-2 is strike three call, one away. Nice pitch right there from Locker. That's going to bring up Devin Ortiz to the plate. Right-handed batter. We have a 4-0 game here early on. Ortiz is the left fielder. According to my notes, there's a swing and a miss. No balls and a strike here. Bottom of the first inning. One out. Gavin Locker pitching from the stretch, and he swings and misses. 0-2. You can see that stuff is just hard to make contact with, and the Pintos are already struggling with it. He hits his spots. He's got great spin. There's the 0-2. There's one right there. That curveball just froze Devin Ortiz, and there's now 2 outs. Now it's going to bring up Oscar Shuck, the second baseman for Moriarty. Moriarty Pintos, by the way, are, I believe, 1-0 on the season. Double check that. Here's the pitch on the way to Shuck, and that is a ball. 1-0. The JV club that we're checking out today. Strike call, 1-1. They are 1-0. They won 13-8 against Estancia. Now taking on Hope Christian. Strike call, 1-2 the count. And they'll be playing Del Norte. On Thursday, March 13th. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. It got by. And over to first goes Shuck. And he's going to make it. Shuck is safe at first. And, well, they got a base runner. Not the way you normally want to get on base via the strikeout, but it works. And here's Cooper Schnurch. So 4-0. Hope Christian. Moriarty does have a base runner. Throw over to first. There's the pitch. Foul straight back. Nice swing there from Schnurch. Hope Christian, on the other hand, 5-1. They lost their opener against Carlsbad, 15-3. Since then, they've been on a, I guess, a 4-game winning streak. So maybe they're 4-1. St. Michael's, East Mountain, West Mesa, and Sandia Prep. They won all 4 of those games. And our last game was a 15-1 victory against Sandia Prep. Steps out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and this one gets away again. Not quite as far. The throw over to first. This one is in time, And that is going to do it for the Pintos. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll move on to the bottom of the first inning. Okay, we're back here. There's a swing and a base hit to right field from Preston Bevan. He's going to head over to second base. That one is actually more into center field, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Preston Bevan. I pretty much missed that hit. I just looked down for a second. First pitch, boom, and the Hope Christian Huskies are going to continue where they left off in the first inning, and now a runner's at second for Blake Volk, who grounded out to third in the first inning. He grounded out to start the game, and he swings and misses. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Eventually, here it comes. Swing and a miss again, 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. I guess it was catcher's interference right there. So catcher's interference call, and that will put a runner on first and second now for Caleb Coyle. First pitch on the way is up and in, ball one. So the swing of the bat there from Blake Volk. It's kind of a double hit. He foul tipped the ball, and he also hit the catcher's glove, so he's going to head to first base. It's now a 1-0 count on Caleb Coyle. The pitch. There's a ground ball over to short. Backhanded. He'll go to second, and the ball is bobbled and dropped. No out made on the play. It was a force at second. That's going to be an E4. The ball was not handled at second base. And now the bases are loaded for the Huskies. And Marcelo will stand in with a chance to break this game open early. And he hits one to second base. They'll pick it up, throw to first. A run comes in and make it 5-0. 5-0 Huskies with one out now. And Matthew coming to the plate. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive. This one's out to left field. It is going to be caught by Ortiz, but the runner is going to tag and come in to score. So tag another run on. Another runner heads to third base. And it's now 6-0 Huskies, with the runner at third, 2 outs in the inning on the sac fly from Matthew Budagger. And that'll bring up Gavin Locker, who almost went deep in the first inning. Hit a bomb up against the wall. Game already getting a little out of hand here. We're only in the second inning. And one of these games are only scheduled for 7, and there is a mercy rule, 10-run mercy rule. That's a strike. So it's not quite like there's as much time as it might seem for Moriarty. They need to start getting base runners and start scoring runs quick to have a chance today. There's a strike. As Gavin Locker stands in, he is, like I said, 1 for 1 with the double. He did end up scoring. Well, he didn't score. His pinch runner scored for him, Nathan Pruitt. That one's inside. But essentially, he scored because he hit the double, and that runner ended up coming in to score. Their pitch is ball, 2-2. Of course, the official run will go to Pruitt in the statistics, who did end up advancing to third on a wild pitch and then scored. There's a ground ball to short. Throw's going to go over to first, and they got him, and that's going to do it for the Huskies. 6-0. We'll head on to the bottom of the second. We're back. Rylan Thackerson, who made a nice play to start out this game at third base defensively, swings and hits one back to the mound. Locker to first, one away. That'll be Thackerson, Romero, and Trey. I don't know exactly how to say his name. Denomme. Maybe just Denham. Maybe Denomi or Denami, but we'll go with Trey Denham. Or just Trey. Making his first. Wait, I'm sorry. Actually, Trey's not up. It's Mario Romero. They're completely blowing this. Trey is on deck. Romero is up. 1-0 the count. Pitch. Hopefully that's a ball. Hopefully our spring training broadcasts go a little smoother. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. I want to thank Corona Accounting Solutions for sponsoring these play-by-play games. There's a swing and a foul back, 2-2. And they'll be sponsoring the post-game shows this year. For the San Francisco Giants, we'll be doing 162 post-game shows on Hum Baby Baseball. We'll be doing the MLB Draft this year on Hum Baby Prospects every single round. And more individual videos. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back, and no catch, no play there. And we'll also be in Southern California to check out Corona High School. They've got a ton of big prospects for this year's draft. And we'll even be in Oklahoma to check out Ethan Holiday, who is #1 on most draft boards. 2-2 pitch. Foul back. And as for some of these guys, this is the JV matchup, so they're not going to be, most of these players are not going to be available for a couple of years. But definitely there's a few that I'll have my eye on here in the next 2 or 3 years. Here's a swing and a foul tip. Two now to Romero. So it's Thackerson, Romero, and Trey coming up the pitch. Ooh, that one almost got him low and in. 3-2. So a full count here. The pitch. Oh, and that one did get him. Low and inside. Got him right on the foot. So 2 back-to-back pitches were low and in. Looked like the first one was going to get him. He got out of the way. The second one didn't get out of the way. Would have been ball 4 anyway. So that'll give them a base runner again. Not the best way. Oh, first inning they got a base runner via the strikeout. This inning, a hit by pitch. But any way you can get base runners, you got to get them. As Trey stands in, the pitch from Locker, swinging a foul. 0-1. Any way to get base runners is a good way today with a 6-0 deficit for Moriarty. There's a ground ball in the left field. That one's going to get through. Base hit. And it's the first hit of the game. And that does it for the no-hitter. So Trey is at first. Romero advances to second. And Royce Dennison comes up. So the bottom of the lineup, trying to set up the table. as Royce Dennison makes his first at bat of the day. Second baseman, the pitch. There's a shot. Right field, falling. It's in there. Base hit. And they're loaded. And they have officially set the table. Can they clear the table? We've covered the San Francisco Giants last year. Did 162 post games last year. And one of their main problems was they could set the table, but they sure couldn't clear it. Usually it'd be with no outs, but here there's one out already. There's a strike to David Drury. No balls, one strike, one out, and Locker steps off. And this is what they needed to do. Moriarty with a chance to cut into that deficit, get right back in this thing. Here's the pitch. Strike. But the ninth hitter at the plate and already one out. So it's far from a guarantee they can do something here. But let's see what Drury can do. Swing! And a miss, and that's not going to be enough there. Strikeout. So now it's going to be up to Dominique Brown. And sometimes you feel like you're not going to have a lot of opportunities when a pitcher is pitching really well. And when you have those opportunities, you got to at least get one. The pitch to Brown. Nope. Steps off. But now with two outs, it's going to have to be a hit, a wild pitch, or something. Can't just hit a sacrifice there as they swing a foul ball to Dominique Brown, who struck out in the first inning looking. Devin Ortiz on deck. In fact, the first four batters in the lineup struck out, but they are now seeing Locker for the second time. The 1-1. Ripped down the right field line. That one's going to be hooking, and it's foul. Out of play. 1-2. Locker looks in. He's got his sign. A ball and two strikes. Bases loaded for the Pintos. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that does it. The Pintos unable to score. Will head to the third. 6-0. Okay, we're in the top of the third now. Eli Salas takes one upstairs. Facing Micah Camplain. 1-0 the count. And this one is down low. Huge opportunity in the second for the Pintos with the bases loaded and one out, and then back-to-back strikeouts from Gavin Locker, who now has 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. There's a swing and a miss. He's just simply carving up this Moriarty lineup, and with a 6-0 deficit, it's going to be tough today. There's a foul back, but there's still time. As Eli Salas stands in. But one thing that does have to happen is a scoreless inning here. The 2-2 outside. 3-2. They got to get back to the plate down by 6. If it's 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, the game starts to get out of hand for real. There's a ball and there's a base runner. So it is a leadoff walk. Salas is on. Curry is up. Camplain checks on the runner from the stretch. The pitch. There's a shot out into left field. throw actually just shortstop. The throw goes to second base to get through to get Solace. Apologize, I thought that was going in the left. It actually went to the shortstop. Goes to second for the out. So he had a force play there. And Scott Curry is safe, reaching on a fielder's choice. So Curry is going to be at first now. 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up Zachary Melvin. Pitch on the way to Melvin. There's a swing and a ground ball back to the mound. He's going to go to first for the out. 2 down now. And here's Preston Bevan, who doubled in the second inning. Here he is up in the third. Runner in scoring position. He swings and misses, but there's 2 outs. No balls and a strike. Checks on the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, no swing, ball. Upstairs, 1-1. Top of the lineup, Blake Volk up next. If necessary here in the third, there is 2 down. From the stretch, looks in. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away. Over to third. Goes the runner. That was Scott Curry. Advances to third. He reached on the fielder's choice. Pitch. Strike. Actually, he goes to second. Not third, sorry. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third. Doing a lot of multitasking today as we're practicing these broadcasts, so we'll get it all cleaned up in the future. There's the pitch. There's a foul ball off of himself. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. Top of the third. Preston Bevan, the pitch. Nice pitch. It's a ball. 3-2. Do it again from the stretch. Here comes the pitch on the way. And swings it, fouls it off. We'll repeat the process. 2 outs. Full count. Still 6-0. Moriarty with a chance to get out of this one without allowing a run, but it's never easy. So far, Hope Christian has just put the pressure on consistently. Here's the 3-2. There's a shot to left. It's a base hit. Let's see if he tries to score. The throw's coming in. He is going to hold up at third. And Preston Bevan with his second hit of the day. And now Scott Curry advances to third. Runners will be at the corners for Blake Volk, who has batted now in every single inning of the ball game. He hit in the first to lead off. He hit in the second, reached on a catcher's interference, and here he's up in the third with a chance to add on here. There's a swing and a fly ball center field. And it's caught, and that's going to do it. So a nice running catch there. I believe that was Dominique Brown. And that does it. No runs. Well, it wasn't easy, but Micah Camplain was able to keep the score 6-0 here and get the Pintos back at the plate. And now, after a Missed opportunity in the second where they loaded the bases. They'll have another shot here with the heart of the order coming up. The 2, 3, and 4 batters. Devin Ortiz, Oscar Shuck, Cooper Schnurch coming up right here for the Pintos. And this is their opportunity to at least put something on the board. Ortiz, who struck out looking. Actually, all 3 batters I just mentioned struck out, all in the first inning. Earlier I said he had 5 strikes. He actually has 6 strikeouts through 2 innings because he struck out Shuck, who reached base. So that was a mistake. He actually has 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. Pretty much the maximum, unless you do what he did. Strike out someone who reaches base. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a shot to center field. It's falling in there, and that's going to be throw to first. They were to grab it here. The shortstop was able to grab the ball, turn, and throw, but it is not in time, and Devin Ortiz reaches base. On a little floater there, and that'll work. And just like in the second, able to get a base runner, and here's Oscar Shuck. The pitch. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He is out! What a throw right there. And understandable why they would run there. Preston Bevan guns down Devin Ortiz. Just trying to get a runner in scoring position without giving up an out. Completely understandable. Down 6 runs. I would have done the same thing. But they nailed him, and that is absolutely devastating for the Pintos right there to lose that leadoff base runner. 1 out now. That's crushing. There's the 0-1 pitch to Shuck. Floater, that's a strike. And Hope Christian is in complete control of this game now. If they weren't already, but I mean, at least with that leadoff runner, had a chance to threaten. That one's upstairs. Now base is empty, 1 out, and now Shuck really needs to make something happen here. 6-0 Pinto, or excuse me, 6-0 Huskies. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. Couldn't get it done. 2 down now. Schnurch. What's that on the strikeout count? 7 strikeouts through 3 innings for Gavin Locker. Now, imagine once he adds some more velocity. Once he grows a little bit here over the next couple of years, there'll be someone to keep an eye on. There's a strike call to Cooper Schnurch. Struck out in the first. If he can keep it going, or get on base here, it's not too much to keep going as he fouls one off. But if he can get on base, Rylan Thackerson is next. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one is inside. It hits him. And hey, again, however you get a base runner is all good today for the Pintos. So a runner at first now, 2 down. And Rylan Thackerson, who grounded out to the pitcher in the second, will try to keep this inning going for Romero, who is on deck now. Not sure what's going on right now, but okay, we're ready. Thackerson stands in. Bat on the shoulder, open stance, the pitch. Ground ball over to second. That one is played by Melvin. Throw over to first. He got him. And that's going to do it. No runs. No hits. Okay, top of the 4th inning, 6-0. And the Huskies back at the plate to try to do some more damage here. The pitch is a ball. We have a new pitcher. Micah Camplain no more. It is going to be number 8, Ryder McCutcheon on the mound for the Moriarty Pintos. We'll try to get that updated on the screen. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-0. So Ryder McCutcheon in the game here in the 4th inning, and he is facing Caleb Coyle. McCutcheon lines and throws. That's upstairs. It looks a little off here, to be honest, here in the top of the 4th. He's not hitting his spots very well. Coyle waits, the pitch on the way. Ball 4. That was 4 straight balls. I made a little mistake on the count there. It showed a strike. I believe that was a 4-pitch walk to Caleb Coyle, and that's going to bring up Marcelo. So a quick walk. Marcelo was also walked earlier in this game, and he is also grounded out to second. And that's a balk. So a balk from Ryder McCutcheon is going to advance Coyle over to second base, and just like that, the Huskies get a runner in scoring position. And a chance to break it wide open. They've broken it open. Now they're going to try to break it wide open here in the top of the 4th inning with McCutcheon on the mound. Marcelo at the plate, the pitch. That's inside. And this is the heart of the order for Hope Christian. Some of their better hitters. And Gavin Locker will probably bat this inning. Here's the pitch. There's a shot. That one is down the right field line, foul. Been a lot of rain in California, so canceling games. Expect the next few games we were going to try to broadcast will probably be canceled. There's a pitch outside, but we're going to try to get down to the LA area next week and get Corona High School. We have about 3-4 top prospects in the draft this year. That hopefully will be the game of the week next week, but we'll see. There's a pitch. That one gets away. And the runner, Caleb Coyle, heads over to third base. Not great for Moriarty here. Beautiful field, as you can see. Great field, a really solid program here, but today, Hope Christian's in town, and it's always a tough team. That's a ball. Runners on the quarters. That's going to bring up Matthew, who takes one high. The runner's going. He's going to head to second. No throw. Runners at second and third. All 1-1 the count, top of the 4th inning. We'll go again. Here's the 1-1. From the stretch. McCutcheon looks in. Here's the pitch. There's a bunt. Foul. Catcher chases, not going to get it. 1-2. So we have Caleb Coyle, who walked. Went to second on the balk. Went to third on the wild pitch. Marcelo walked. Runners are at the corners. He then stole second. Now runners at second and third. And now it's Matthew Budagger. Takes a ball, gets away. Runner on the way home. Slides in safely. 7-0. And the other runner also advances to third. So Coyle walked. Balked to second. Wild pitch to third. And now wild pitch or a passed ball, however you want to score that one, brings home Coyle. I'm not sure the official score on that, but looked kind of like a passed ball. I'd have to see the replay on it. Either way, it gets by and the run comes in. And it is quickly 7-0 Huskies. Here's the pitch. Matthew high and outside. Today for Matthew Budagger, he has reached on a fielder's choice. He hit a sacrifice fly, got an RBI. The pitch from McCutcheon. There's a shot out into left field. That one's going to fall quickly like a diving try. Didn't get it. A run comes in to score, make it 8-0. Nice attempt out in left field. A couple of nice diving attempts today for Moriarty, but they have not been able to secure the baseball. I believe that was Ortiz in left field who dove for that one. Maybe we can check out a replay. Maybe not. So, top of the fourth inning here. 8-0 Huskies. Nice try on the dive. Runner at first now. The pitch. Ball one. 1-0. And the game is now, I would say, out of hand. It's 8-0. We're only in the fourth inning, but run rule or a mercy rule in effect. They can get a 10-0 lead after 5. That would do it. There's a shot to short. He's got it. Tags the bag at second. Throw to first. Safe. So Budagger is safe. Or excuse me.
Here you go, Eli. Let's go, buddy.
Gavin Locker is safe. That's a fielder's choice. That was Locker. And he's going to be at first now. Instead of Budagger, who was thrown out. And they're going to do a pinch runner again here. Nathan Pruitt back in the game. He's going to pinch run for Locker. And Eli Salas will be the batter. With a runner at first, with 1 out in the top of the fourth inning, taking on Ryder McCutcheon. And there's a throw over.
Yeah, so he's on his own. He's supposed to take violence to school.
So a pretty exciting game, a lot of action. Unfortunately, it's mostly from one side. And that is the Hope Christian Huskies. Like I said earlier, the varsity team won. I already forgot. I said earlier, I think it was 12-0. That one's high. Check my notes. 1-0 the count. The pitch. There's a shot onto left field. That's going to fall. Base hit. Right down the line. Eli Salas with the hit. It was 12-0 earlier today. As Scott Curry now stands in. Runners at first and second. One out. Top of the fourth. Shows bunt. Does bunt. Nice bunt. Picks up the ball. Throws softly to first. It's not going to happen. He's safe. Scott Curry with a hit. Back-to-back hits. And now the bases are juiced for Zachary Melvin. Eventually coming up in the bottom of the fourth inning will be Romero, Trey, and Royce Dennison. That's a ball, 1-0. And I don't know if after four, I believe they'll get to the fifth, I think, regardless of the score. I'm not 100% on that, but I know if it's a 10-0 lead, there's a ground ball foul. If it's a 10-run deficit after 5, that mercy rule will be in effect. From the stretch, McCutcheon. The 1-1. That one's upstairs and in. 2 balls and a strike to Zachary Melvin. Bases loaded. Melvin taking on McCutcheon. Today for Melvin, 0 for 2. The pitch. Check swing. Strike, 2-2. Grounded out to the pitcher twice. Preston Bevan on deck, who has 2 hits today. 1 out. Bases loaded. The pitch. Swinging, ground ball. It is to the third baseman. He's going to go home with it. Nice play. Got him at this time. It is a forced play at home plate, so no tag necessary. They got the out there. Throw to first, not in time. And now 2 outs. Melvin reaches on the fielder's choice. Another run scores. No, excuse me. Another run does not score. I don't know what I'm saying because they took it. Completely losing it here. Obviously, they got him at the plate, so the run did not score. Still 8-0, 2 down. And here is Preston Bevan. Swinging a ground ball. That one is into left field. This time a run will score, and now it is 9-0. Huskies. I don't know why I said that and what I was thinking. I'm kind of losing my mind here, doing a lot of multitasking, trying to make sure everything is running properly for this broadcast. We got different camera angles. We got on-screen graphics. We're trying to do big things here. And, sometimes big things come with big mistakes. There's the pitch. There's a shot up the middle. Played at second base. He bobbles it. Tash at the bag. He's safe. Oh, he doesn't believe it. Royce Dennison's made the stance like, what? It looked like he was safe, though. I'm not sure, but either way, he's called safe. No replay here at this level. The run scores. It's 10-0 with 2 outs. And now the Pintos will have to score, or this game's going to end early. There's a shot out to shortstop, and he's got it. That's going to do it for the Huskies, but they score more runs. It's 10-0. Gavin Locker's back out there for the bottom of the 4th inning and throws a strike. He has been unhittable today for the most part. He's given up a couple hits, but he's just been carving up this lineup. There's a swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, hooking out of play. In the bottom of the 4th here, it's Romero, Trey, and Royce Dennison. Romero reached on a hit by pitch in the 2nd inning. Bases are empty right now. Gotta update the graphic there. There we go. There's a fly ball, and that one is going to Ball in. It's a base hit. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, Romero's at first. We're not showing an out on the screen, but Romero is at first base. And here is Trey. Pitch on the way. Swinging a foul back out of play. So Romero leads off with a hit. That's what they need. Trey now at the plate with an 0-1 count. Dennison on deck. Pitch on the way. Swing. And this gets away. Runner holds.
Way ahead.
Okay, so no outs. We've updated that. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 4th. Bases empty. Locker still pitching. The pitch to Trey. A curveball. Strike. And he's out. That's a strikeout there. His 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th strikeout for Gavin Locker. And here's Royce Dennison. So Romero is at first, 1 out, Dennison up. And they got to score runs. There's a throw over. If they don't, this game's going to be over very soon. Dennison waving the bat. That one's inside. Low. Drury on deck. And then he'll go to the top of the order with Don Brown. One out, runner at first. 1-0, the pitch. Strike.
Good pitch.
Here's the pitcher. There's a swing and a miss.
Good job, Preston.
One and 2, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Dennison, here's the pitch. And he swings and hits one back to the mound. Locker to second for 1. On to first. Safe. Dennison safe at first. Romero thrown out. 1-4. The pitcher's able to get him there. And there is now 2 down for Drury, who struck out on 3 pitches.
Got one more, boys.
In the second, if I remember right. Pitch. Swings and foul, tips one off the catcher, 0-1. No, what happened? We have another catcher's interference.
Hey.
Catcher's interference, and Drury reaches. It's the second catcher's interference of the day, although it was one from Moriarty and one from Hope Christian. So Drury is on. And that's what they need. Base runners, and now Dominique Brown in a critical situation just to try to keep this game going and not let it end from the mercy rule. And he swings and hits a ground ball over to short. It is played by Volk, who throws to second. That is going to do it. Get the force play there. Inning over. No runs. We're heading to the 5th. Ryder McCutcheon back out there here in the top of the 5th inning. It is 10-0 Hope Christian. They have completely dominated this baseball game, and this is the 5th inning. If they, well, it doesn't matter if they add on or not. If the Pintos don't score in the bottom half and cut into the lead to make that deficit less than 10, the ball game will end. That's That's what happened earlier today with the varsity game. We're ready for baseball here. Top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch from McCutcheon. It is inside. At the plate is Marcelo. In the 5th inning, Marcelo today walked in the 1st. Grounded out in the 2nd inside. And he walked in the 4th. He scored 2 runs today. A couple of runs scored, a stolen base. Had a pretty good day, but hadn't had a hit yet. There's the pitch. Upstairs. But hey, able to have a good eye and work walks. That's a huge skill, especially this day and age. Executives understand, and coaches and managers understand the importance of getting on base. Here's that 3-0 pitch. Just like that, he walked him. They weren't the most difficult takes in the history of the game, but that's his 3rd walk today. So Marcelo finding a way to reach base. And that's going to bring up Matthew. Here's the pitch. High. One ball, no strikes, top of the 5th. McCutcheon looking in, throws over. Safe. Here we go again, 1-0. Top of the 5th. The windup, the pitch. There's a shot. Shortstop. Running over. Behind the back, he makes the catch. What a play from Oscar Shuck right there. And we've seen a couple of close web gems today, but haven't been able to secure the baseball until right there. A nice running behind the back catch from Oscar Shuck. And there's an out. So here in the top of the 5th inning, 1 out. And Gavin Locker should be coming up. And here he is. Locker has been absolutely phenomenal. He's dazzled as a pitcher today. He's also crushed a double off the wall as a hitter. And he stands in here. He is the prospect of the day. Gavin Locker takes one blue and in. Should be, probably will be with the varsity team next season. And he'll probably get his own prospect video here on the channel as well. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball. And that one gets away. And that allows the runner to advance. So Marcelo heads to 2nd on the wild pitch. It's 10-0 here. Huskies runner at 2nd now in scoring position with 1 out, 2-0 to Locker. McCutcheon. He's got the sign from the stretch. And the delivery. Shot. That one is deep. That one is back and again up against the wall. Locker heading to 2nd. He'll hold up there. The run comes in. 11-0 Huskies. His 2nd double of the game. Or is it? Yeah, he's in as safely at 2nd here, so that is his 2nd double of the game. drives in another run. It's 11-0. And man, Gavin Locker, I think we know who the player of the game is going to be. Same as the prospect of the game. He has torn it up today. 2 doubles, 2 key doubles, and has just shut down the Moriarty offense. That pitch is low, gets away, and now Locker goes to the plate. He's safe. Oh, is he at third anyway? I'm sorry. We don't have the best view of everything here. Okay, so he actually had a double, and they gave him okay, so we have an E7. So he hit a double, but advanced to third on the bobble out in left field by the fielder, and now he scored. I'm looking at the monitor so I don't get all of the angles of everything going on. And that's how that happened. So he ended up at third, and he ends up scoring on the wild pitch there. So now it is 11-0. And Eli Salas will bat. McCutcheon delivers upstairs. The Hum Baby team trying to get on top of everything, but it's pretty tough. Got limited resources, but we're doing our best here. 2-0 the pitch. Ground ball, foul. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, the pitch. Ground ball back to McCutcheon. He's got it. Throw to first is in time. That does it. Last chance. Bottom of the 5th coming in. Last chance for the Pintos. Okay, we have a pitching change here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trying to finish off this game. It's going to be a player who's been in the game the entire time. He's now on the mound. Caleb Coyle. Caleb Coyle doing the pitching. Devin Ortiz doing the hitting. Ortiz making his 3rd at bat of the game. He's 1 for 2. He's got a base hit. He was caught stealing on a phenomenal throw from Preston Bevan. That was back in the 3rd inning. In the bottom of the 5th, the pitch on the way. Big cut, didn't get it. Ortiz, Shuck, and Schnurch due up here in the bottom of inning number 5. It's the last chance. They need 2 runs to keep it going. There's a swing and a pop-up. That one is out to center field. That one's playable. That one's caught. 1 away. And the Pintos down to their last 2 outs as Oscar Shuck bats. The pitch. High. One ball, no strikes. 1 out. The windup and the pitch on the way. Foul back. Nice cut right there. Good swing. Good looking swing from Oscar Shuck. He got some potential with that cut. He is struck out twice today, but did reach base in the 1st inning on the strikeout. Here's the pitch on the way. There's another swing. This one's hit out to right field. Falling down in the corner. It's enemy in there. Base hit. And Shuck is on with his 1st hit of the day. But 1 for 3. That's a .333 batting average. He'll take that hit. And now Cooper Schnurch, who is over 1 with a strikeout. He also reached base on a hit by pitch. I think it hit him on the foot, if I'm remembering the right play. That one, what just happened? He got hit again. That one in the head. But let's take a look here. Ow! That didn't look pleasant. But in a way, as long as he's okay, they'll take it. The runner's now at first and second, and Ryland Thackerson will come up. So they got base runners. And if Shuck and Schnurch can find a way home, this game can continue. They need those two runners to score.
Yeah.
And Thackerson,
It's just
who's 0 for 2 today, he grounded out to the pitcher. He grounded out to second. He's going to be the batter.
he's pitching.
Followed by Mario Romero.
You?
Got a base hit earlier. Okay, we're ready to go. Coyle looking in. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike one.
As long as you're having fun, you know? Yeah.
Here's the pitch. What happened? Balk. We got a balk. Runners both advance. Shuck to third. Schnurch to second.
Yeah, he lives and breathes it. Oh, that's sweet.
And now Thackerson at the plate. Here comes the pitch on the way. Ball. 11-0 in this one. Caleb Coyle. Chance to see him pitch for the first time today. There's a ball outside. Pitch. There's a chopper. Back to the mound. He's going to go home. They're going to have to tag him. They do, and he's out. That was not good for the Pintos. 2 outs there, down to their final out with runners on the corners. And it is going to be up to Mario Romero, who will bat here. The left-handed batter looks in the pitch. There goes the runner. No throw.
Amazing how time it does.
So runners at second and third.
Can you imagine? That's 25 more years. This is my 25th year. I'm like in ministry. I'm a pastor to pastors right now. So I get to.
Where do you pass to?
I work for the Baptist Convention in New Mexico.
Oh, you do?
So
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Pitch here. That one was ball gets away a little bit. No chance to advance for the runners.
I know the name. Yeah, what church is he to?
Well, he went to my church, Desert Springs, but he's the one that passed away from that.
I do know you're talking about. Yes. I was like, why do I know this?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. The funeral was just Saturday.
We love Desert Springs. Man.
Yeah.
You guys are actually
The
part
pitch.
Of our.
Yeah.
Popped it up.
Our convention. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That one's going to be playable. That one is going to be caught, and the ball game
Good game.
Yeah.
is going to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I know he's at Christchurch, but Kyle
He is.
had lunch.
Yeah. Kyle and Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle. Yeah.
And that's it. 11-0 your final today. The Hope Christian Huskies dominate the baseball game, and your player of the game, no surprise, the starting pitcher Gavin Locker, who throws 5, or actually, I guess he throws 4 scoreless innings today, but was absolutely fantastic. He also doubled twice, and he's your player of the baseball game. So Gavin Locker, great day today, and the Hope Christian Huskies, a great day here in Moriarty, New Mexico. We're near Albuquerque, 11-0, the final score. I want to thank everyone who checked out this video today, and this live stream, and this broadcast. It'll be on the channel permanently. A little bit later, we'll cut out all of the slow moments in between innings and have this video on the Hum Baby Baseball Prospects channel forever. 11-0 your final. Thank you for joining us today. Y'all have a wonderful day. And hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And let me know if you wanted me to try to cover your local high school team. You got some good prospects. We'll be there. Let us know in the comments. And I think we had a successful broadcast today. I hope so. A few mistakes, but Not bad. Gavin Locker's the man. Talk to you guys in the next one.